So I truly believe there are a number of ways for us to be able to really dive into some of these issues, and I don't think there's any one particular solution for any of this. And so from the vantage point from where I sit and the role that I play, one of the things that I think is absolutely critical is taking a look at something that we've actually already passed. We have a living wage ordinance here in the city of Rochester, and it's actually come to my attention that it's one of those things where perhaps we're probably not doing a good enough job in actually enforcing it and making sure that it is in fact a part of every single one of our contracts. So one of the number one things that for me to go back and do is actually take a look at what are the conditions that we had set for that ordinance and how can we make it easier with every single piece of legislation that we get to ensure that we are actually adhering to the laws and ordinances that we've actually set for ourselves. So I think that's number one for something we already have on the books, and are we actually enforcing it? Some of the other things that I think are absolutely important are things like entrepreneurship. We cannot necessarily wait for someone else to take care of us and figure out, what my pay is going to look like. I want to be able to take care of myself. As a small business owner, I think it's absolutely critical, and we used to in the past provide workshops to small business owners, whether new ones and or ones that have been already in business, and we need to do those again, providing them the supports in terms of information on back-end structures, lending opportunities. So those are just a few of the things, but the other thing in regards to really the kinds of things of systemic change within us, one of the things I feel very passionate about is appointments to boards, authorities, and commissions, right? So not all of us can be elected officials. I think it's wonderful and we need to increase the diversity there, but I think it's absolutely critical that we take a much more a deeper dive into the boards, authorities, and commissions here in our city, both nonprofit, for private institutions, as well as government, because those are the types of places that are influencing programming, they're influencing policy, and they're influencing the dollars and where they go. So we need to make sure we have a critical mass of representation and also the ability for us not to be just tokens.